What is going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian, and we are coming at you with a special G.I. Joe Classified Series Haslab Dragonfly. That's right, a large shipment has finally come in. Been looking forward to this one for a while. Obviously, the first G.I. Joe Haslab was an absolute home run, which is the His Tank. Can't say enough good things about that one. But yeah, now the Joe team gets a large vehicle, a Haslab. A highly successful campaign, if you will. Looking at the art here, we've got a bunch of dragonflies kind of in the air, firing them away. I know a lot of people probably bought multiple of these things. I only got the one, mainly for storage purposes. I mean, I can barely fit this thing on my little setup here. Not the ideal setup for this large thing, but hopefully soon we'll be able to upgrade that. Looking at the Dragonfly here on the side art, that looks really cool. Came out really cool. We've got some of the schematics. Dragonfly XH1. I like that logo a lot. Got Haslab up in the top right here. And then we can look on. So now we've got all the different pilot door, canopy, all the different logos there, all the different, the blueprints of this bad boy. Another cool little Easter egg is, let me zoom in. We've got Night Force, the Commandos, Hirekos, Night Force. Yeah, that looks cool because some of these figures included are from those sub-teams. All right. I think I'm gonna have to just crack this one open and get started. All right, now we have unboxed and somewhat built the Dragonfly. And my goodness, is this thing massive. This image is not doing it justice. I mean, this thing is incredibly hard to get into frame, but I'm going to do my best. The length of it is just kind of staggering. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try my best to get some quality shots and video here, but just kind of spinning it around. We've got so many little points of detail. The Dragonfly logo there, Lieutenant W.A. Wild Bill Hardy on the side there, number 24, a step. This, I believe, does come out to reveal some little detail there, some bullets there. Just some little working mechanisms. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you can see that there. We've got all these different bolts sculpted throughout the entire copter. We've got a working, swiveling up and down machine gun here. Rescue logo there. Yeah, this thing is super cool. I've got the white missile attached already there. And as you can see, I have it in its flight stand angled down. If I spin it around, we can have it that it's flying upwards, which we can demo in a little bit. Just looking at the one side here, I might actually take this thing off the stand. Okay, now we're seeing the side there. We've got the G.I. Joe Star logo there. Danger, jet intake. Got the intake here. Beware of blast. I love the black and green two-tone. That's that the original vehicle did not have, but I think it works very well for this one. More black two-tone along the top of the tail. G.I. Joe logo again. DFXH1. Got the little yellow wings here on the tail, and then looking all the way at the end of the tail, we've got these tail wings. I'm not exactly sure what these are called, but these are movable as well. Spinning the copter around. We've got the back. We've got the intake there. That looks really, really cool. The propellers spinning around. So one side has this working machine gun, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's the bullets inside there. Is that there? This comes down to reveal what we saw before. We could take a look now at, that looks cool. Kind of like a working jet engine. Very nice. Yeah, I love when they do little things like that. The Razor Crest, the Star Wars Vintage Collection Haslab Razor Crest did the same thing. I always appreciate that extra little touches. Taking a look at the cockpit. Let's see if we can get this canopy open. I think this side opens up as well. Maybe not. So yeah, I think potentially Airborne or Glenda can go in there. To that side. Just take a look at all of that sculpted detail in there. That looks really cool on both sides. That opens up there so you can see the seat belt. Even the seats have some texture. It's kind of cushion look there. Very, very cool. So continuing to play with this thing, I realized that the main canopy does come all the way up for you to be able to get the figures inside pretty easily. And then we can take a look at all that detail there. That is really cool. They've really put in a lot of detail. And I believe the joystick moves on both. Very, very cool. So on both sides, you have the chips and salsa missile launchers. But if you want, you can take those out and you can substitute them with these more traditional missiles there, or you can mix and match if you want. So we'll pull that out. Let's see what that looks like. So you can have one side fully missiled out, and the other side with the chips and salsa turret. So you decide. We also have blast effects, 2 large blast effects for the white missiles, and then 4 smaller blast effects for some of the machine guns and stuff. So we'll take a look at that later. Another aspect of the Dragonfly are the 3 sheets of stickers. That is really cool, very well done. I think that one goes on the stand. Just a lot of cool chips and salsa. You've got those old Airborne teeth and eyes. I like that. Look at all these. Very westerny for Wild Bill there. Here. So you can really mix and match, customize, get creative on your design. Right now we're taking a look at the 4 exclusive figures that the Dragonfly comes with. We've got Wild Bill himself in this exclusive packaging for the Dragonfly. This looks super cool. We've got the Dragonfly logo there. I love the background. It kind of makes the figure pop a little bit more. We've got the side artwork of the Dragonfly, number 142. And look at that cool, really cool artwork of Wild Bill. That's pretty dope. Look at all the stats for Wild Bill. Very cool. Cannot wait to crack that one open. We've also got Ripcord. He looks really cool. We've got all that jet type of gear that he comes with. Hopefully we'll get an ace soon. I think that's very possible. This is the Night Force Ripcord, so I'm sure we'll get a regular release later down the line, but this Night Force version will be exclusive to the Dragonfly. I've got some more mural artwork there, and then we've got a really cool Top Gun style artwork of Ripcord. Got stats there, number 143. And then we've got Glenda. Jane Glenda Mulligan. She looks really cool. And this was from the South American exclusive character. This was a deep cut. A lot of people were not super crazy or were asking, who's Glenda? Who's Glenda? But I'm here to tell you, I am glad that they gave us this level of a deep cut character. More mural on the side, and then an action shot of Glenda. Very cool. She's number 144, and we've got her stats there. And last but not least, we've got Crazy Legs, David Crazy Legs Thomas, who is the Halo jumper, the paratrooper. And he looks pretty sick as well. This is the Night Force version of Crazy Legs. I'm sure we'll get a regular release later down the line. Side mural art there. And we've got Crazy Legs in action. He is number 145, and those are his stats. Now let's see if we can get the mural. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Quite cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, first taking a look at Wild Bill, and wow, what a figure. I think they absolutely nailed this guy. As soon as I popped him out, I was like, I mean, I didn't realize how much detail they were gonna put into him, his Western look, especially with his vest, his gauntlets there. Look at the bull there and the star. It's very leathery, worn looking. The belt, the holster. I mean, that is so cool. Look at the vest. And the hat came out awesome. There's like a texture going around it. You've got the swords crossing there. Oh man. And the face. Look at that mustache. I mean, somebody called Kurt Russell and tell him that G.I. Joe Classified made a figure based off of him, because this is giving me Wyatt Earp vibes all the way. Got the American flag there. He still very much has this airborne type jumpsuit throughout, while also feeling like a Western cowboy. They've really married the two very nicely. The boots, the cowboy boots, and the detail of sculpted leather, worn down. Got the Dragonfly logo there, American flag over here. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Love it, love it. Absolutely badass. So Wild Bill also comes with a hat by itself, so he can hold it, or it can be gone out of the way, because the hat that's on there now is sculpted onto a hairpiece, because here's the hairpiece by itself. So if you want to have him with just the hair and not the hat, you can do that. There we are. Looks great. Very good, very good. He also comes with a small knife, sunglasses, and a couple of dueling Western pistols with the white handle and a star. That looks awesome. I mean, it's Wild Bill, he's a cowboy. In case anyone is wondering, that is actually the single hat on the sculpted hair. So you can actually have him wearing it with the hair that's already on there. Interesting. Not bad at all. Now let's take a look at good old Wild Bill with his iconic shades. And there he is. Looks great. Can't have Wild Bill without the shades. Man, what a cool character. What a cool design. All right, now we're taking a look at Ripcord Night Force, and this is another really dope fig. Got the Night Force logo there. Very much looks like a pilot. It says Night Force there on the side. We've got this altimeter, altitude on the wrist. We've got the aviator jumpsuit there. This looks really, really good. Love all the sculpted work here. It's kind of hard to see. I think this is the same base of Wild Bill, but Wild Bill had the Western vest. and he had all the Western stuff. Now this one's more of a standard pilot, traditional pilot look. Looks really good. I love the black and the green two-tones here. Take a look at his head sculpt. Came out really nice. Looks like he can be on the cast of Top Gun. For accessories, ripcord comes with this parachute, backpack. I believe this opens up. Maybe not. Yep, it does. So in theory, you could put a parachute in there. Black and green two-tone, a lot of sculpted work. You can buckle this to him, which we will do in a little bit. He also has this automatic rifle, which the suppressor comes off and the magazine comes out. Very nice. A smaller one, two-tone, looks good. He's also got a small pistol and then this aviation helmet with the visor that can come down like that. That looks good. Looks really good, actually. And then, of course, he's got his mask. And last but not least, some goggles for him to jump out. Here he is with just the helmet on, without the mask. This is a typical look that you see with most pilots. There is ripcord with all his gear, and that looks super cool. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at all that detail. This guy looks legit. He is ready to jump out of a helicopter at night, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very cool. All right, now taking a look at Glenda, and I think this figure actually came out really nice. I remember how people were very upset that they decided to include her as one of the tiers, but first impressions are that was a good idea because this is a really, really good figure. The face sculpt came out great. Look at the hair swooping around there. I love the overlay here. It's the base body of the Retro Scarlet, but nobody's mad at that because that was a good figure. So to just be able to use that in a pilot type or helicopter halo jumper slash pilot, I guess. That looks really cool. I like the little aviation touches. Yeah, this is another good one. So now let's take a look at some of her accessories. Get her to stand. We will do that. Okay, we'll get back to that. First thing she comes with is this extra overlay. That's a pretty intense, considering she already kind of comes with them. I guess she's the one that hangs down from the working winch there with that little clip. I'll play with that later. She's got a pretty cool helmet. That looks good. Looks really good. She's got a pistol, automatic or laser type weapon. This backpack. A couple of fisted hands. And a couple extra hair pieces so you can mix and match the design. So you've got that look. You can pop that off and try this other one. That looks pretty good as well. And then last but not least, we've got the hairpiece with the headphones and speaker. That looks good. That looks good as well. Man, not a bad figure. Not a bad figure in the slightest. All right, now we have Crazy Legs out of the packaging. And they could have gone the same route as Wild Bill and Ripcord, but he has a whole different base here. Kind of like that puffier paratrooper look, reminiscent of the classic figure. But this is the Night Force version, and I think the blacks and the greens look really good. We've got the Night Force logo right there. Take a look at his head sculpt. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that they've changed up the sculpting on these airborne type troopers. So they feel like they're a unit, but they're also kind of individuals as well. And that looks good. Very, 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 very cool. Take a look at Crazy Legs accessories. He's got a backpack with some wrapping there. His parachute. An automatic weapon here that actually can fold in like that. That looks cool. Nice. So it comes with a pistol, a small knife, a couple of different goggles. One I think that he can put on over the helmet, and then one to put on his actual eyes. And then we have his helmet right there. It's black and green. That looks good. Mainly green. And then we've also got this baseball cap, black and green as well. Here he is with his backpack parachute and the hat on backwards. I think that's a cool look. I like that a lot. And now let's take a look at him with his actual para helmet, if you will. And that is a nice fit. That looks good. Very, very cool. And here's a look at the working winch. We've got Crazy Legs hooked up to there. Whoops, watch your head. And that's really cool how you can just kind of make somebody, either rescue somebody or just drop somebody down. You can go the opposite way to lower them. That way he can rescue somebody if need be, or be rescued. Quite cool. And here we have the Hiss tank with the Dragonfly. And you can see what the size comparison looks like. I think they did a phenomenal job with this Dragonfly. It's a worthy opponent for the Hiss tank. I absolutely loved everything about it. The figures are stellar, especially the Wild Bill. I think that's such an awesome character and figure. But let me know what you guys think. Did you pick up the Dragonfly? Did you get the Hiss? Let me know what your thoughts on all of it are. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.